Well, hi guys, it's that time. It's our, how about Thursday story? I'm out and about running errands. As you see, I'm sitting in my vehicle today. Uh, and as I run errands, I also like to quote, run into people, right? I'm always on the lookout of ways that I can love others, whether it's just a kind word. Notice something unique about a person. Tell them how pretty their hair looks, like a female. Uh, a pretty blouse, or I can tell a gentleman, hey, I like your ball cap, or anything, just to recognize them and just to make them feel better, okay? And many times I'll see people that need a little bit of help, and today's story is a little bit about that, okay? So as I'm out and about running errands, okay, I went into Sprouts Farmers Market. Many of you know that if you've followed me over the years, and I've been on social media, Facebook and YouTube, I guess a little over 6 years now. I'm not sure, but somewhere in that neighborhood. And I've been a Bible teacher much longer than that. You could double that. I guess I'm getting 11 or 12 years. Okay, but many of you that's followed me and known me over the years of teaching on social platforms, you know that I went vegan / plant-based going on about 4 years ago. So I'm going into Sprouts Farmers Market, and the reason for that is because they carry a lot of vegan products, okay? So there you go, that's the setup. I'm headed over into the Sprouts, and I grab a few items, and as I'm coming out, let me start over. As I went in, I saw this lady, a beautiful Spanish lady. She looked extremely poor, and she had two young daughters with her, and she's very pregnant. She looks like she's ready to have another baby any day now, right? So I noticed her, okay, and she's on the other end of the building, sitting out there by the exit doors, basically begging for food or money, whatever. She would take whatever. If you wanted to buy her something in the grocery store or something, that would be fine. Or if you wanted to give her money, it didn't matter to her. But anyway, as I went in, I gathered up the things I went in to get. And of course, I've had an awesome time. I always make friends, just fast passing conversations with folks, because I enjoy my life, and the fruits of my life being enjoyed shower out and end up, I used to say this a lot, I'm a fruit tree, and everywhere I go, I have good fruit that's dropping off. So anyway, after I was coming out of this little grocery store, Sprouts Farmers Market, I went on out and I got in my car, okay, and put the stuff in the zipper bags to keep it cold. I live about 45-50 minutes from that store. So as I got in the car and drove around, I drove up to the front where she was sitting, and before I could get out of my car, this woman starts coming over to me because I'm making eye contact with her, and she knows that I want to talk to her or give her something. So I opened the door, and as I was I said, you don't have to come over to me. I'm going to come to you. And we went back under the shade where her two little girls were sitting, and I handed her a $20 bill. And I said, here, I want to bless you with that so you and your daughters can eat today. And I said, but may I speak to your two little girls? And she understands English, and she speaks a little English, but she has to talk slow, and you can tell it's a struggle for her to put in words what she's trying to say. So she's shaking her head yes, and is saying yes, okay. And I went over and watched. So they're sitting down, okay. So I squat down where they are. And I said, do you speak English? And the little bit older one said, yes, we speak English a little bit. And I said, I want to bless you today. And I showed them this little card that I have. I carry these. These are Dollar Tree cards from the Dollar Tree. And as you know, I already, when I'm out and about in the Dollar Tree, I'll find little kids or even teenagers sometimes and give them $1. And then I give the parent a dime or a quarter or something and say, here, this will cover the sales tax, because a free gift isn't free if you have to pay the tax. So I want to make sure that the gift I gave your little one is free and that it doesn't cost you anything for me to bless them. But anyway, So I gave the two little girls each one of these. And my kid Courtney, oh, what a wonderful person she is. I'm such a hard person to buy for, guys, okay? Because if they want something, she just goes and gets it, basically, right? So she buys me these little $5 gift cards, and here's why. The Dollar Tree went up to $1.25, and now my dollar thing isn't working as easy, so she wanted to make it easy. She said, I just rounded up and got some $5 cards. So I gave these two little girls, I'm guessing one of them was maybe 6 or 7, and the other one was a year or so younger. So I gave them this, and as I turned and I told the mom, I said, promise me you will let your little girls go and buy themselves something with this. I want to bless your little girls and let them buy something for themselves. She said, yes, I let them keep cards and use them for selves or something like that. She was trying so hard to let me know she understood me. And she's in tears because of the love offering, if you want to call it that I gave her. And let me just, can I do a little side trail? Did you know a love offering is not something that you always do in church, okay? We think a love offering is when they pass the plate around for some special activity or special project that the church has, and we call it a love offering. And basically it's saying, don't let this count as part of the money you give to the church to support the church system. Give this separately out of your love for doing a project. Like they have love offering for vans and love offerings for gymnasiums, love offerings for to send the kids off to camp in the summer and stuff. But what I want you to understand is a love offering in its truest sense is to see something that needs to be touched by love in the daytime or in public, going about representing the kingdom. We are the light of the world. We show the world what love looks like and feels like. So my love offerings, I do them daily. Yes, everywhere I go, I am the love offering from God the Father to hurting people. So I am always giving people love offerings, okay? I love offer compliments. I love offer hugs. I love offer healing if they want me to lay hands on them and pray for them. I do love offerings of cold water when I see somebody outside working hard and they're sweating, and I have water in my car that's not 100 degrees, right? And they need a cool, I wouldn't call it cold, cool bottle of water. You know, sometimes I see somebody at a gas pump and I can tell they literally have no real money. They're digging around trying to find a little bit of cash to take to the window to buy them $5 worth of gas. Many times I'll follow them up to the window and I'll say, excuse me, ma'am, excuse me, sir, can I go ahead and get you an extra $10 worth of gas? I'll just give that extra. Guys, there's all kinds of little things we can do, and it doesn't have to be money. Don't disqualify yourself because you don't have money. You got 2 hands, don't you? You can hold a door for an elderly person or a person who's having trouble getting around. You can take someone's cart and say, here, let me put that up for you. Oh, I see this looks heavy. Let me help you pick that up. There are so many things that we can do if we'll get our focus off of ourselves and our goal that day to get this done, get that done, or I can't speak to that person, or, you know, that person don't go to my church, or that person isn't one of those people that we're supposed to love. They're the outcast, right? They're the sinners. So I'm going to wrap this video up and just tell you, your love offering is you being love to a hurting world. And if you'll slow down and look at people and let the spirit of love lead you, you'll have all kinds of wonderful little ideas of, oh, I know how I can bless that person. Look at her. I need to tell her how pretty she is today. Oh, look at her. Let me tell her how wonderful her little boy is. All kinds of things like that. Well, listen, I got to hop off here. I've done been on here way longer than I meant to be. I was thinking maybe about an 8-minute little video to bless you today, and here I am being the preacher again. You know, preacher teacher, got to go long, right? So I apologize for that. But listen, I got to go. I've got about 4 more errands to run, and yes, I am going to be that light and that love offering to every single person that I run into. I'll see you here again soon. Bye-bye.